Oh, hey, all you property preservation maniacs, how's it going? Chuck Taylor with the Taylor Shop, coming at you again with another vlog. And this vlog, I'm going to talk about the dreaded S word. What is that? You know it. It's subcontractors. Yes, the dreaded subs. If you're using subs, that means you're an order mill. That means you're a horrible person. And yeah, we don't like you. Not us at the Taylor Shop. We love you. So let's see, subcontractors. Yeah, it's you have two options in this industry, and that's in-house crews and subcontractors. A lot of guys like the idea of in-house crews, but unfortunately, if you're going to expand, if you're going to, broaden your coverage areas, you're going to have to most assuredly use subs, unless you plan on setting up offices everywhere, you want to cover, which is going to be very expensive and, even more problematic, I think, than just having a mess of subs. We work with a lot of regionals that have, some 5 subs to some guys have 20, 30 subs. It just depends. Is it the best answer? Well, I know a lot of guys that have subs that are hardworking and get the job done, and it's great, and they're all happy, and we're happy, and their clients are happy, and everybody's happy. Now, is that every situation? No. Is that every sub? Absolutely not. A lot of subcontractors, don't take things very serious, and they don't understand the importance of not only professionalism, which is always a problem. Well, not always, but a lot of times. And they don't understand the importance of making sure the job gets done, because you got to remember, a subcontractor, doesn't have the direct contract with the client. So if there's a problem, if they make a mistake, if there's an issue, you're the one responsible, even though it was your subcontractor that probably did the work. Listen, I'm not saying all subs are, terrible. I'm not saying they're good. In fact, I like the idea of subs. But subs have to understand, their role in this, and it's a very important role. And the fact that they're acting as a representative, I should say, of the contractor that they're subbing for. So if there's an issue, they should understand that it's their reputation and their quality on the line. Subs. In this industry, it just seems like that's like it's like the N word, I don't know, it's the S word. It's just a terrible thing. And I know some companies that have nothing but in-house crews, and they're all happy because they have nothing but in-house crews, and that's great and that's commendable. But I can guarantee you that those guys, unless they have multiple offices, they're not running an entire state. They're not covering a large area, or by gosh, multiple states, which we have a lot of guys that are running, multiple states. Yeah, there's no way you're going to do it with all in-house crews. Again, unless you set up shop, all these, substations, so to speak. So subcontractors are the answer. And I tell guys, you need to constantly be recruiting in every area you're in. Because you want to make sure that you have adequate coverage, even in the areas that you cover. Just having one guy in an area is great, but what if something happens and that guy's truck breaks down or some issue happens? Well, then what are you going to tell your client? Oh, well, my guy's truck broke down. Oops, sorry, couldn't get the job done. That'd be like me saying, oh, I got the sniffles. I don't feel good today. I'm not going to get any orders updated. Yeah, that just doesn't happen. It doesn't matter, in that regard. So you need to find subs that are going to be, reliable and loyal and get the job done, and not be fearful of that option. I talk to some guys that don't want to go that route. And again, if you can pull it off with in-house crews, that's great. But if you're gonna expand, and I'm telling you right now, if you want to grow your business in this industry, expansion is the key. And the way to expand is by utilizing subs. Now, I'm not telling you to go out, when your client calls you up, and unfortunately, this is a true story, and calls a guy up and says, hey, we need coverage in, let's say, Alabama, but you're in Tennessee. And you say, yeah, sure, I can cover Alabama. The whole state? Absolutely. Not having a guy, a crew in that state, and then literally losing your mind trying to find, some guys to do work in another state. Yeah, I'm not telling you to take down that kind of craziness, but nothing's stopping you from, recruiting guys in other states to build up a roster so that if you do expand and you want to, you already have the guys in place. You can recruit guys and not have work. You got to find them first, and make sure that they're, can get the work done. And unfortunately, you're going to have to, do that through a phone conversation, or maybe a Skype call or something. But subs are the answer to expansion and growth. It's not the best answer, but again, I got no problem with that. And see, here's the thing. If you're working with the tailor shop, as well you should be, then, we help you keep those subs in line. You don't have to worry about it necessarily. Well, you will when we tell you, hey, you got to go reprimand this guy. But inherently, you won't have to worry so much about it because, we're going to communicate with them directly, and we're going to keep them in line, and they're going to understand very quickly, about the certainly the importance of getting all the needed information and process in order the first time, all the time. So we're going to make that very clear to them. But of course, if you have some guys, and you will, and we know this, that are a little bit insubordinate and a little stubborn and maybe a bit immature, then, we're going to let you know that too. And then you're going to have to take it upon yourself to address those issues directly. Because, we're not out here to punish anybody. We're just trying to work. And if you have a guy that, doesn't provide the information, but wants to reply with some, for lack of a better word, shitty, response, or just a real crappy attitude, for one, that's not helping matters. It's certainly counterproductive, and it's just rude and unprofessional and immature and all that stuff. So, we let you know, hey, this guy is causing issues or causing you delays, which is going to cost you money, and you need to address it. And that doesn't necessarily mean letting a guy go, but it certainly means having a conversation with them saying, hey, you're missing stuff, you're causing delays. Time is money in this business. If that statement was ever truer, it's in the property preservation industry. Time is money. The faster you can get work done, the faster you get paid, the faster you get more work orders. It's just that simple. And that's got to trickle down from you, your in-house crews, and of course, your subcontractors. Because you got to remember too, you're the one with the contract. And, if your subs make a mistake in the field, it's your reputation, it's your responsibility to get that situation corrected. And a sub might not be that happy about having to go back and do that kind of work, but they should know that if they didn't get it done right to get the work done right, is that word? Get the work done correctly the first time, and then they should be able to go back and take care of it, and most likely it'll be at no cost. But if they, have a strong belief in their ability and the fact that, they're serious about the work that they're doing, they should have no problem with it. So, yeah, I never really talked about subcontractors before, and, I just thought it's now is the time. Because I'm talking to a lot of guys that are growing and expanding because they're using the tailor shop. Remember what I said. If you're looking to grow and expand and dial in your systems and you're not working with a tailor shop, I don't know how you're going to pull it off. It's not going to be as easy as it would be. I put it to you that way. You know what I mean? But we got guys that are growing and expanding solely because they're working with the tailor shop. And yes, they're using subs, and we're helping them keep those subs in line. That's what we do. We don't just process work orders. We have a plethora, which means we have a tremendous amount of services we can provide to contractors that's going to help benefit you. So yeah, if you haven't checked out the tailor shop, I don't know what you're doing. Why are you still watching this video? Get on our website. Go check it out. Give us a call. We'll talk to you. We'll speak English. You'll understand the words that come out of our mouths, and you'll be happy with what you hear. I guarantee it. So anyways, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. This is all I really had to say about subs. Subs aren't bad. Subs are good. Just let's just dispel the myths. Subs, are not the worst in the world. Just like, every contractor is not the best contractor. You have good and bad in every industry. So you have good and bad subs. But, and let me tell you, look at me. Come here. Be a good sub. Nobody likes a bad sub. You know what I mean? Be a good sub, and you'll be rewarded. I guarantee it. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. We'll see you in the next video.